In 30 seconds, I'm going to show you how you can turn your footage from this to that. Okay, let's dive in. So the first thing I did, as you can see, this is the footage in here, but always as a rule of thumb, you always have to first come to this channel here and see your resolution. Check with your resolution. You see that 3840 to 160. Then come here to the file, jump into the project settings, and just make sure these things align, so that you have a good start. Then the next thing, you come to the color management and just have this worked on. So my timeline color space is DaVinci White Gamut Intermediate. Output color space Rec 709 Gamma 2.4. If you're using a Mac machine, it has to be /A, yeah, so that you don't have funny colors in there. Okay, so let's dive in. Then the next thing, you look for the hero shot. According to my color grade assignment, this was the hero shot I had. We had a couple of them. The car shot. We had this. We had this and that. But I felt like this had the best hero shot I could see. Then the next thing, I came into my color tab and I created these nodes that are muted as you see them here. So the first thing I'm going to do is toggle on my input node. So here, this footage is from Sony FX30. So I came here, input color space Sony S Gamut Cine, depending on to what camera I shot the footage. That is the information you have to request for. Input gamma was shot in S-Log3. Output color space DaVinci White Gamut. Output gamma was DaVinci Intermediate. Then after that, I created this other node here. Call it the exposure node. So I did something with my exposure here, as you can see that. But before I do that, you always create this output node. So input, output, these are the first two nodes you create. Let me first mute this just one time so that you can see here to this node here, where my input color space was Sony S Gamut 3, input gamma DaVinci Intermediate, output color space Rec 709, output gamma 2.4. Then after that, I came to the exposure contrast tab there. You can see what I did here wasn't a lot. I came pull this contrast up a bit because my exposure was right, depending on to the things I had worked onto the node here. Let me first put on my waveform and you see it. So this is how I balanced this entire exposure thing here. As you can see, it doesn't touch the shadows, it doesn't clip into the highlights. So around here, this is a good start. Then the next thing, I came, I jumped into my saturation tab there. So into my saturation, I used a bit of the graph. So into my saturation, I came, I did a little bit of this graph, just a little bit, but the most important thing was here. I came here into the channels. You see this? And I took down channel 1 and channel 2. I remained with, I took down channel 1 and 3 and remained with channel 2. What does this mean? That I didn't want to use the usual saturation tab that is in here because it can cause funny colors that I didn't want. And I wanted to influence a certain part of the footage. After doing that, then I came to the gain. That is where you work out like that color to make it here. Because in case I bump up this saturation, let me show you some. In case I do this, you see, like there is that reddish thing that comes onto the skin, something like that. And we are not looking at something like that, okay? It was around 55, I suppose. Let me put it back to where it was. So after that, I came here, I created this node here. This is where my look was. So this is called the DCTL. This is a monosaturation new node here that I made here. So I came, I wanted to boost up these the skin and these blues here. That is why they're let me show you before and then after them. So this is how they were previously. They were very light. Then I just added that. You see how an impact it was from this to that, from this to that in just one click, this to that. So you always have to look at it. But in case you don't have this DCTL, it's always a simple thing. You just come into your curves here, you come and do a very simple thing. It's not as hard as you think. Just come still to this hue versus saturation. So you just come with where your color is. In case I want to touch the skin, I just press there. Then you see this node that comes, you just pump it up on this other side. So as you can see, I took this up to make these blues very dense, because you see, if I move it down, you see the way the colors change. So I can turn day to night and whatever, vice versa, but I wanted my blues very dark, so I took it up, as you can see. But what this DCTL helps you to do, just in one slide, you don't have to go through all this. So you just do that and you're ready to go. Then I came to this see, then I came to this HVL. You see that? Or what you can call the hue versus luma curve. Let me show you what I did with that. Okay, so this is what I did with this luma curve here. So I came, touched it. What this does, it helps you to have dense colors. Okay, so you come here, you just touch a color. You see, this is the color represented here, and you just take it down, touch the skin nodes, rather the skin, take it down. So it helps you to put up like very dense colors. You see, like the picture is very dense. Let me show you a before and after. Okay, now this is before, then this is after. You see, before, then this is after. The colors have become much dense. You see that? Then I came, I added some juice in there with this texture pop. So what this does, helps to make this entire skin and whatever you've highlighted pop. You know, you just add like a pop onto it. So you just apply it. It's inbuilt into the DaVinci, so it's a free one. Then you just come to the global blend and just play around with it depending on how your footage looks like. As simple as that. Then I added some spice here. Now this is where you're going to see some bit of magic. Okay, that is the glow tab in there. Ctrl D, and this is where our look was mostly made from. So let me first show you. So we have this screen here, blue and what. Then we wanted to put that illusion of sunlight and things. I just came and did that. You see, because we assume it was in the evening. Then I created this brown cast onto the subject. You see, this warm light from which is much different from this, because it shows it's lightened, but the light is very cold. You understand? So I had to just do that little punch, and let me show you how I did that. So I came onto my glow, still is inbuilt. You just use it. I came down here into the composite type. I put on the soft light, came onto this tab, and just looked for where I believe the sunlight would be, which color is the sunlight. And then I just touched it. As you can see, it represented by this, and that was it. Then I just played around with this here, because you see, in case I take it away, you see it's a very different result. But if I put it there, magic. Okay, yeah. Then I came into this dehancer plugin. I needed this film print, the codec 2383. In case you don't have the dehancer plugin, because it's a paid one, you can use the film look creator. It's inbuilt in here. Let me first try looking for it here. Let me create a node, another node here, just for purposes of showing you that. So it's called a film look. You see, it's just there. You just put it on the footage. Okay, everything looks very weird now. And then what you will do, you just come, whatever thing you're looking at, so you just add those cinematic things in just a second. A couple of things. So you come looking, and you have something close to what I got with this. So into this plugin here, let me activate it, and you see how much change we had. I don't know if you can see before. Okay, this is before, then this is after putting it on. I don't know if you can look at like this skin detail here. You see, before, this is before, and this is after. Can you see that? And I'm going to show you the things I added in. Okay, so I added the print, the Kodak 2383, then the juice was here into the bloom, and the halation. See, like this out. Let me zoom in a bit for you so that you can see. You see, like this line here, highlight where my highlights are. It has like a shiny line onto it. You see that? Let me put it into the bigger space. You see this here, like this line here. Does some good magic for me, and most of the vibe I was going for. Then after that, I came where I could put focus, you see, into our image. So this is it. Then this is after, this is before, then this is after me putting the focus. Before, let me zoom in. This is before, this is after. Before, after. So let me show you what this does. So I came here and I created this, I named it the focus tab. Created this beautiful circle here. I don't know, you can, now you can see it. Let me zoom in a bit. No, you can't see it if I zoom in a bit. So you see this circle here. It's like a circle where you put all your focus. So you touch it, then all you do is invert where you want your pressure to go. So I wanted, in case you want people to not see this, you can invert it to block this space here and make it dark, but I wanted like to bring all your focus into this frame. You see all this thing here, it's pointing to this person here, and the reason why I curved it, I didn't want it to look intentional, that you can see, oh, we are being forced to look there. No, it's just a trick that I used. I would make my grade spice up and put all my focus to my subject, and with that we had like this entire grid ready in just like how many nodes? This is 1 and 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 nodes, and we are here with just some simple clips. So in case you've not understood, you just have to run back and understand how to run these things. Okay, so let me show you once again how far we came to where we are. So this is before. Let me zoom in a bit. Before, and this is after. Before, after. I don't know if you can see the transformation. So in case you have any questions, feel free to link in and ask any questions in the comments below. I'll be waiting for them. Thanks for watching. Let's link up in the next one.